did you know that farmers and gardeners have been genetically modifying their plants to express desired traits through selective breeding for thousands of years? From taste, color, and hardiness to fruit size and disease resistance, genetic engineering simply serves as a more technologically advanced method when it comes to improving our crops. GMOs, or genetically modified organisms, are the result of using an isolated specific gene to make exact changes in a plant. Well, joining us right now, we have two experts who are going to tell us more about GMOs. Jennifer Schmidt is not only a farmer of grains, vegetables, hay, and grapes, she is also a registered dietitian by trade. And Kristen Reese specializes in farming horned Dorset sheep, meat chickens, laying hens, rabbits, alfalfa, and grass hay. Kristen and Jennifer, welcome. It's great to have you here.
It's great to be here.
All right, so first question right out of the box is, tell us, what are GMO foods?
Genetic modification is a process of plant breeding for the seeds to be improved by some trait, whether it's insect resistance or weed control resistance or an improved nutritional trait. So it's a plant breeding technique that's faster because of technology these days, that we can produce these seeds for production of food more quickly than in traditional breeding methods.
And what do we know about GMO food safety?
So GMOs have been around for a while, and there have been lots of scientific research studies done. And in fact, they've never found anything to be negative coming from GMOs and health-related issues. And so, I think they're completely safe. My family is eating products that have come from a GMO seed, as well as probably you are as well, with making those food purchases from the grocery store. So, I think that they're a tool in our toolbox, and they're an excellent way for us to improve the way that we're farming and become more sustainable.
Okay, and what are the benefits of genetic engineering to agriculture?
For my family farm, we have been using genetically engineered seeds for about 16 years. We do both GM and non-GM seed production or grain production. For us, it's been a huge benefit in terms of, in some cases, eliminating insecticide use in our grains, in our corn and our soybeans, and also a safer, less harsh herbicide use for weed control. So really what it's done, it's been an environmental benefit for us as a family farm to improve our soils, as well as for the consumer. They don't feel necessarily a direct benefit, but from us being able to reduce the amount of pesticides that we use, the environment and the community around us obviously benefits from that as well.
Okay, great. Now, you just mentioned the consumer, and how can consumers make an informed decision when it comes to purchasing GMO foods?
Well, I think when you go to the grocery store, you have a plethora of options. There's so many choices to make in the grocery store. And I know when I go, I sometimes see people overwhelmed with all their food choices. And we want you to feel safe and secure in your food decision. And we want you to feel comfortable with that decision. And some of that may be dialogue and asking questions about, how is your food being raised? And our website is an absolutely wonderful resource to get some of those questions answered. It's findourcommonground.com. You can connect with farm women from across the country. And if you have a question, there's going to be a farmer there to answer that for you.
All right, fantastic. Good to know there is information out there. And if you can remind us once again, where can we find it, please?
The website is findourcommonground.com.
Okay, well, Kristen Reese, Jennifer Schmidt, both of you, again, experts on GMOs and in the farming community. And we thank you both for your time today.
Thanks for having us.